Going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, hey, we got day 3 review here for India versus England. Of course, the 5th test that we've been waiting for months and months and months. I mean, it's already been a great game of cricket, especially if you're an Indian fan or you just want to see England lose. This has been a great test match so far, and we've loved every moment of it. So, hey, if you guys are new, subscribe. I checked my analytics last night. It says that like 75% of people who watch my channel aren't subscribed. It's free. Like, just hit a button, man. Just help me out. But hey, all right, we're just going to get straight into it. We left off yesterday's day 2 review. Where were we at stumps? I think England had just came back out to bat. No, England were 5 for 80. Yeah, so England were 5 for 94 or something like that. Let's have a look. 5 for 83. That's as good as we're going to get. So let's go from there. The man Johnny Bairstow, and I think it was Ben Stokes, might have been at the crease at the time. So we're going to continue off from there. I mean, Johnny Bairstow, he's the one we start with, isn't it? Another century for him. He is just carrying this England side in this test match at the moment. He's been incredible. He seriously has been incredible. And you know what? I'm happy for you, Johnny. I'm actually happy for you. But I tell you what, you better bring this to the next IPL season. Like, I know this is test cricket. I know it's a completely different ball game. And I know I shouldn't be thinking about the IPL just yet. But I tell you what, Johnny Bairstow, please bring this sort of energy to the IPL, to the Punjab Kings next season, please. All right, let's move on, though. Jack Leach, well, we covered him. He was the night watchman who went out. Ben Stokes, he goes for 25. I mean, he absolutely creamed one to Bumrah, and Bumrah dropped it. And then the very next ball, Lord Takua bowls the exact same delivery, and it ends in the exact same result, except Bumrah catches it. It was a beautiful catch that he had to redeem himself with as well. And hashtag F Ben Stokes went on his way. He hasn't provided anything with the bat since like the first game he became captain against New Zealand. Like, other than that, I don't think he's really done anything with the bat or ball. So yeah, I'm just noting that. Sam Billings, he went for 36. Yeah, I still don't get what England are really doing with their wicketkeeper situation. Like, they're playing Sam Billings, which I think is the right move, but I still feel like Ben Foakes has to get in there as a batsman somehow. But then again, who do you replace him with? I mean, Jack Leach is practically just out there to run cardio. Like, Jack Leach, respectively, I mean, he took, like 10 wickets against New Zealand. I'm sorry, but this is a completely different ball game on a completely different pitch. Jack Leach is not up to it for Test cricket level. I mean, I've been saying this since the bloke debuted. I don't care how many fifers he's taken or whatever. He is genuinely one of the worst spin bowlers I've ever seen play mountains of Test cricket. And that's just, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just honest, to be honest. So that's all I've got. Stuart Broad, he went for 1. He was not out there to stay around, was he? Matty Potts, 19 of 18. Hit a 6 as well, by the way. And Jimmy Anderson not out for 6. So, look, England getting all bowled out for 284. It's not enough. It's given India the box seat in this game. And England are going to be chasing anything 400 plus, I want to think, on day 5. As long as everything goes to plan for India and they pretty much bat most of day 4, if they can make England, if they can set England a total of anything, I want to say 350 plus will be enough. But then again, I think anything 400 almost just confirms the win. And if there's anything that we've learnt from this new England team, it's that they're not going to go out there and try and play for the draw. Because Baz McCullum will just not allow that. That's not the sort of cricket he wants to see his team play. So if India set a total of 400, I think we're just going to see England go out there and just try and smack everything over the boundary on day 5 and try and chase a historic run chase. I mean, I think this test match is set up beautifully if England can at least take a few wickets here on day 4, then they're a chance. But speaking of wickets, the Indian bowlers, Bumrah, who was fantastic, obviously 3 for 68 off 19. Mohammad Shami, 2 for 78 off 22. Mohammad Siraj was also beautiful, cleaned up the tail end, 4 for 66 off 11. I think, which wickets did he take? Billings, Broad, Matty Potts, and Joe Root. So he did get the wicket of Root, that's right. So he took out 3 tail enders, pretty quality. Lord Takua, I mean, he just came on to bowl, and then there was a dropped catch right off his bowling, and I thought, no, not Lord Takua. And then next ball, he got the wicket, so that's great. 1 for 48 off 7. And Jadeja. Obviously, the deck is not a spinning deck. I think that's well noted at the moment, but I think I thought we were going to see Jadeja bowl like 6 to 10 overs, but he didn't really have to do much with the ball. None for 3 off 2. So it just proves how inefficient the spinners are on this sort of deck. I mean, if I was England, wouldn't you wish you could just remove Jack Leach from your team and bring in another paceman? Like, is Ollie Robinson fit? I'm sure they would have rather played Ollie Robinson. They could have played an extra batsman, Ben Folkes. They could have played goddamn Haseeb Hameed or Rory Burns at number 6. I mean, or maybe not Rory Burns, because you're just setting yourself up for failure then. But they could have literally done anything. Because to be honest, again, Jack Leach is just out there. He's averaging like 6 claps a game and 10 throwing the ball back to the keeper. That's what he does. He throws the ball back into the keeper, and that's it. Sorry, Jack Leach. I'm sorry. Shubman Gill. India. So they're back into bat for the second time. Shubman Gill, he went for 4. It's just not how they would have pictured it for Shuppy Gill. But look, I mean, he's still so young. It's one test match. He's been thrown into the deep end due to injuries. It sucks that he hasn't been able to put runs on the board, but he's the future of Indian cricket. So I don't want to see any slander to the man. Pujara, I mean, obviously we all know he's been playing that county cricket here in England. He's prepared for this exact moment. He worked so hard to make sure he was a part of this Test 11. And he's standing up. 50 off 139 deliveries, 5 fours in classic Pujara style, facing a lot of deliveries. But he's also on 50, which is a bit unlike him. Normally, Pujara is on about 13 off 140 deliveries. So he's doing pretty well in the runs department. Vihari, he went for 11 off 44. Again, just the replacement players that they've brought in just haven't fired. So it's unfortunate, but look, what can you do about it? I mean, it's not like they're going out there not to try. Virat, damn, he went for 20 off 40. It's just a case. Like, I wonder what the description says here. Let's see how they described it. Yeah, okay. Ben Stokes to Virat, out, edged and dropped. No weight has been taken. Yeah. Why him? We have hardly seen any balls misbehave, and Kohli was looking so good. But he got a good delivery. It was almost dropped by the man, Alan DeGeneres, but held on. So, look, the wait for Virat, century still awaits. I mean, I'm getting a little bit concerned, Virat. If you could make a century soon, that'd be lovely, because I think you're worrying everyone. Like, I'm seriously concerned, is Virat going to get there? Like, I don't know. And it's, like, who knows? All right, let's move on, though. Rishabh, not out at the end of stumps. 30 off 46. He's setting himself up for... I mean, him and Pujara have now got this big platform to launch and put this game to bed. You know, if they can go into lunch or afternoon tea tomorrow in day 4... about, 5 wickets down, a lead of, almost 400, they're in the box seat easily. So anything 350 to 400 plus is going to be a big enough lead, you would think, especially if there's only 1 day remaining. So, hey, India, I mean, they're going to win this series. It's looking very likely. unless we see some sort of miracle from England, which they're not really known for doing that. So Jimmy Anderson, let's go through them now. 1 for 26 off 14. Broad took 1 as well. Jack Leach, none for 5 off 1. I don't even know why they bother bowling him. Bro, like, this is what I'm talking about, guys. A part-time spinner named Alan DeGeneres, a.k.a. Joe Root, who, you know, with all due respect, can bowl some nice spin, but he's not an all-rounder. He's a part-time bowler. He has bowled 3 overs compared to their front-line spinner, who was only bowled the 1 over. When a part-timer is bowling more spin than you, that's how you know you're done. Like, that's how you know your spot in the team is good as gone. When the part-timer is outdoing you with the ball, it's just not a good sign. And I don't know what other sort of spinners they have, England, but they need to find a new spinner as soon as possible because, I mean, the last good spinner they had was, well, Graham Swan, Panesar. I'm trying to think. I mean, they've had quality spinners, obviously, but not a quality one since goddamn 1935. So, yeah, it's interesting to see what they do there. And Ben Stokes took a wicket, of course, of Virat. So, I mean, it's all set up here for a big day 4, day 5. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Is Rishad Pujara, are they going to go on and finish this matchup? Are they going to finish the game off, set a target of 450 plus, the game's over? Or, and now this one, hold your horses, England take 7 more wickets on day, they take 7 wickets on day 4 and can keep India under, what's a realistic total? 350? If they can keep India somehow under 370, I think it gives them a small chance and hope. But yeah, I think the India bowling lineup is just too good, too strong, and I think this test match is over. But hey, anything can happen. This is Test cricket, baby. So hey, I hope we all enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see everyone in the next one.